Good morning and welcome to Ma'am Talks. I'm Kathy.
I'm Jan.
I'm Anna.
I think you said that.
Okay,
We're starting over?
we start
Okay.
over.
Good morning and welcome to Ma'am Talks. I'm Kathy.
I'm Jan.
I'm Anna, and today, in the spirit of embracing getting older, we're going to be discussing what are the funny things that happen when you're older.
There's some pretty funny things that happen, or pretty crazy things like looking for your glasses. Oh,
They're on your head.
Gosh.
Looking for anything. I mean, I must have a dozen of those cheapy little reading glasses. For the life of me, I can't find one.
Oh, I keep mine in places. So
That's
every
probably-
time I
that's
go,
my
That's
goal.
probably what she did, and
That's
she
my
can't-
goal, but then
Well,
they disappear
they shouldn't
somehow.
disappear.
I know, but I forget where. You know, I have them on, and then I go somewhere else, and now I got two there, and
See, and
Yeah,
that's
you're
another
organized.
thing. You forget
I know you
How
forget
about
something.
walking into a room
and
and
forgetting.
you forget why you went into the room? And then you leave the room and then okay. Which is also, have you ever called somebody and they go, hello? You're like, Rum, who did I call? And you just kind of
haven't
go,
done
hi.
I haven't done
Oh.
I just told my son today. I said, "Well, remember when you said this?" And he goes, "Mom, I've never told you that." I said, "Yes, you did." And he goes, "Mom, that wasn't me. I've never told you that." And I go like, "Okay, think, Anna, think. Did he?"
Or how about when you're talking to someone and as you're talking and they're being polite, but you've already told them this. Or my kids will say, yeah, you told me, Mom.
yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh, I
we
hate
tend
that.
to repeat.
Yes.
So now I start most conversations by, if I've already told
Yeah.
you this,
Yeah.
just let
I
me
do
know.
that too. If you've heard this before, I may have
'Cause it's
already
okay.
told you this. Or kids. I'll never forget. My dear grandson was sitting on my lap, and he was kind of doing this with my arm, and he goes,
Oh God.
"You're skinny," and he didn't mean thin. He meant skin. There's a lot of skin.
Hey, I have one to top that.
What?
My granddaughter, this was very recent, was sitting next to me, and she was doing the same thing, and she says, "You're squishy." I go, "Yes, I am."
My sister's granddaughter, they were playing on the couch, and she was on top of Adele and my sister, and she goes, "Grandma, your arm is wiggly." I'm like, "Oh God."
I remember sitting on my grandmother's lap. She was a very large woman, and I remember playing with her arm.
Oh,
Isn't that
no.
weird? Yeah. Oh, it's awful.
Yes. But
I
funny.
don't know if it's funny.
Now it's funny.
At first it's like and then you can kind of laugh, right?
Right. Anna's
Yeah.
not laughing.
Oh, that's not funny.
Kind of funny.
Kind of funny, but not funny.
How about certain clothes you might put on, and you forget that you're not 18 anymore.
Well, that's been her problem since I met her. She's
You
been wearing.
must have known she was going to say
Yes.
something.
I mean, when did that? I met her when she was still young, and
Wait a
she
minute,
was
I
doing
am
the same
still young.
thing. She was wearing teeny bopper clothes.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was not.
I have another funny story, but it's not really, well, it's kind of related because it's
Go ahead.
about clothes.
Go ahead.
Okay, so my husband, he was taking the laundry out of the dryer, and he comes out with one of my shirts, and he's holding it up. He goes, and it's an older T-shirt, and it's kind of like that. He
V-neck.
goes, "You know what I hate about this shirt?" And I go, "What?" He goes, "You know that commercial where the guy's going on a date and his
Yes, and the
Collar's
the
off.
collar's
and it's
off.
all." I assure you, I will never be wearing that shirt again.
I have a T-shirt like that, and I wear it for sleeping. When I put it on, I think of that commercial.
Yeah.
I tell you something funny about getting. You know, you're getting close to the end when your kids go, "Mom, can I have that when you die?"
Oh yeah.
You know?
Yep.
"Mom, can you make sure I get that when you
I
die?"
have a granddaughter who has asked me, like, "Oh, I really like that ring." It's like, start labeling things now, kids.
Yeah, and that's okay. I'm fine. I do laugh though. My granddaughter, we had a death in the family recently, and my granddaughter said, so people died when they're wrinkled and walk slowly. who's wrinkled the most? And then she started naming people, and I go, don't name me, please don't name me.
You're next. Oh, I know. The kids, the stuff they say about that is just like, oh.
But they have no concept of age, you know.
No. Because to them,
The
someone
world
who's
goes on.
20 is old.
The world goes on forever.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's you have to find some humor in these things that happen because they're going to happen. It's real life, and they're funny if you really laugh about it. And when you talk to someone who goes, "I know exactly what you're talking about," then it's kind of okay. I'm not alone in this getting older.
Unless they're 20, and then they don't know what they're talking about.
But it's funny. Sometimes I'll talk to women in their 30s, and they already kind of feel like old souls, and so they'll say, "Yeah."
Yeah. It's so sad.
I know.
Live it up. Okay, so I remember thinking that 45 was old, when I was young. I thought 45 was really old. My dad was totally white hair at 45. Now I think, God, if I could only be 45 again, it'd be great.
I remember thinking 25 was old.
Yeah.
Oh, the 40s were like the best part of my life, I think.
Yeah, but now I would love to go back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to click those share and like buttons and let us know funny stories about getting older.
What did you forget to do?
What? What am I forget. What am I supposed to say? Be sure and subscribe to Ma'am Talks on YouTube.
I thought of one more.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When you're watching TV and you go, they're really mumbling. I can't really make out what they're saying. So now you have to put on
They crank up the volume.
subtitles. So it's just because they're mumbling.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember our website, www.mamtalks.com, and keep embracing getting older with us.
Absolutely.
And laugh.
Be funny like we are.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.